Hello, Dylan with Paul's Axe Portable Sawmill. I just wanted to make a short video, just kind of like an update. I haven't made one in, I don't know, 4 years or 5 years. I'd have to look at the YouTube page again, but yeah, it seemed like there was good response to the blade one. I do want to do more. I just been lots of stuff going on like everybody, and I'm just not very up to speed with making this fluent and making it easy to do. And as far as the videos and the uploading and all that stuff, it's I had some computer. I didn't even have a computer for about a year, but I'm doing this on my phone, this video here. Hopefully that works out okay. But I do now have a a laptop, and hopefully that'll make things easier, faster. With the phone, supposedly they talk to each other, and I don't know. I hope I can figure it out. This is kind of a test, but I just wanted to say no. I intend on. Some people have asked me if I should do more, and I want to. Believe me, I do. And I'm gonna start. So, just trying to get more useful footage than just sitting in the shop here when I have time. It's winter time again, like the last time I made one. It's definitely warm enough to cut, but I'm having some fuel system problems with the Kubota. Getting air, and I'm just so I'm waiting on parts on a Monday afternoon, which isn't the best place to be, but especially when you got months of work ahead of you and winter's closing in fast. We'll see how far I get, but I guess I was kind of curious maybe if there's anyone that has any ideas, stuff they want to see. Yeah, I'll make some videos of just cutting wood, and hopefully on different job sites. I'm a little bit shy about taking the camera out when I'm on a job site and there's always people there, and I don't want to be that guy or whatever, but I know they probably wouldn't mind, and that's the state of, everyone's videoing everything they do nowadays, so probably not out of the ordinary. But I kind of just focus on the task at hand, and maybe I need a partner to hold the camera, but I'll get some more stuff like that. I'd really like to get a lot of, a collage of pictures onto a video of just different job site layouts. That has got to be, for the other sawyers out there that do this, custom on-site stuff, that's the number one. If something's gonna be a pain in the butt, it's gonna be that. It's not gonna be a mechanical issue, or even the type of wood you're sawing, how big it is, how hard it is, how long it is, all that stuff. That's always a dictator of your day. But how your site is laid out, a simple, just if the log pile's this way and it's this way, that can make or break the whole job. Where it's just if you do like I charge by volume, not by time. So I am always real particular about how these jobs are set up, because little things can really slow you down. And I think it'd be beneficial for future customers, even repeat customers and new sites. How am I going to lay out the site so it's going to make everything so conducive? Because if it's not laid out right, then it has to be moved, and that means you're hiring my Bobcat to come out, and I get a minimum for that. It might only be 10 logs you have to move, but sometimes there's no other way than with a machine. Whether you rent one, hire one, whatever, it's going to be expensive. So you want to put things in the right place the first time, just to make the sawing possible. And then where the lumber and the slabs end up at the end could be a big deal too. I know I did one the other day where the only place to put the slabs was right up against the garage wall, not touching it, but nowhere you're going to get at with a set of pallet forks or anything like that. So all those slabs they will be handled by someone into the back of a pickup or something. But where if they would have moved their log pile down another 20 feet away, that pile would have been out in the open, easy to deal with. And I'd have to show pictures of specific scenarios, but so I'd like to do that. I think that would be beneficial to all of us as sawyers, and then also our customers, because it's 50% of how well the job's going to go is how it's laid out. Normally they're pretty good. You can get at and work with most stuff. I'd say 75% of the time it's a repeat customer, so they kind of sort of understand, or they've had someone else saw before or whatever. But that other 25%, there's just they don't have the room. not level, just there's just so many factors. But so anyway, that's something I'd like to do. Yeah, other stuff I guess I think I would like to do more of is just maintenance. I know there's a guy on the Wood-Miser's Facebook page. He started doing maintenance videos, and I thought that was pretty cool that somebody's actually doing that. And it seemed like he was doing one a week there for a while and getting real in depth. He was really easy to listen to, and playing simple Joe math, basically to get it. And I think people would benefit from that. So I wouldn't mind doing some of that on certain things. Sometimes you're trying to figure it out yourself still. I've been at this for 15 years, and every year there's some fix that stumps me where it takes me a bit. But so yeah, mechanical upkeep, all your maintenance and issues that maybe I've only ran into specifically, and maybe somebody out there can help me with. I know there's a few little quirks about my mill, as I'm sure everyone else's are, same way. Any piece of machinery is kind of like an individual. They might be mass produced on a repetitive scale, but they're all a little bit different. So if there's anything like that people can relate to, or that can see something going on with whatever my little issues are, I'll make a video or two about those and talk about that. And yeah, so other than that, I don't have anything handy at the moment, other than I can ramble on and on about ins and outs of custom sawing. But I don't know what everyone else's world is looking like, but this is 2020, almost over. But the way the lumber prices went up has just been insane. Where you're cutting 2x4s all day long, and normally that it's always profitable, but the margins are pretty slim on a 2x4 because they're so cheap. I think for my rates, it was my old rate. I haven't gone up much since then, but 88 cents I think is what it costs to saw a factory 8-foot 2x4, 1.5 by 3.5. And they were going for $9 a piece for a while, but normally they're about $1.50, $2 cheap. So, and they're dry and ready to go. They might not be the best quality, but they're stamped and graded and all that good stuff. But you find yourself doing nothing but that now because of $9 2x4. Well, I think now they're down to 5 or 6. But so yeah, I'm sure everybody else is getting hammered with that. So, but yeah, other than that, no, there will be more. I gotta, if I can get faster and more efficient at making these videos, whether it's just with the phone here, so I always have that with me, and then the process of uploading them or whatever. And I should probably learn a little something about chopping them all together, putting pictures and stuff in there too. But with all that, I hope that there should be more to come, and hopefully there's some interest. I like doing it. So all right, I hope everyone's having a good winter.